In every era, from royal courts draped in velvet to the steel towers of modern boardrooms, one truth has never changed: power attracts power. The ones who rise to the top aren't always the smartest, or even the most talented. They are the ones who understand the hidden laws of influence, the quiet architecture behind control, trust, and respect. Inspired by the ruthless clarity of Niccolò Machiavelli, this video reveals 13 timeless laws for building alliances, earning trust from the influential, and mastering the invisible rules that shape every hierarchy. These are not lessons in manipulation. They are lessons in strategy, perception, and controlled ambition. If you've ever wondered why some people ascend effortlessly, while others remain unseen, you're about to discover the psychology behind power itself. Law 1:10, observe the powerful before approaching. Machiavelli warned, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." He wasn't glorifying cruelty. He was teaching respect through strength. Before you seek to connect with the powerful, study them. Learn their desires, fears, and loyalties. Observe what drives their decisions, who they trust, who they avoid, and what they value most. Powerful people can sense desperation before you speak. So approach not as a beggar of attention, but as a student of their nature. To earn their respect, be the calm observer in a world that reacts. The more you understand them, the more precisely you can position yourself as someone they need, not just someone they know. Law 2: align your interests with theirs. Power is attracted to usefulness. If your vision serves the ambitions of others, you create alliances, not competition. Machiavelli understood that human nature is rooted in self-interest. Align your goals so that your success becomes their advantage. Never chase attention. Instead, design your purpose so that it advances theirs. That is how you transform influence from something you seek into something you earn. Law 30: and offer value before asking for favors. The strong never beg. They build leverage. Powerful people live in a world of demands and manipulation. What they rarely encounter is someone who brings real value first. Offer insight, perspective, or skill before you ever ask for help. Make yourself indispensable, and favors will follow naturally. Machiavelli taught that it's not the loud who rise, it's the useful. Law 4: be subtle with flattery and praise. Flattery exposes weakness. Subtlety builds influence. The powerful are surrounded by those who praise them. They don't need more admirers. They crave authenticity. When you speak, do so with restraint. Praise sparingly. Listen more than you talk. A single sincere observation earns more respect than 100 hollow compliments. Machiavelli's wisdom was simple. The wise ruler prefers those who speak truth with tact. Your humility disarms defenses. Your silence commands attention. That is the essence of invisible persuasion. Law 50: protect your reputation. Reputation is the armor of influence. It precedes you, speaks for you, and shields you when enemies whisper. Machiavelli saw reputation as power itself, because perception often outweighs truth. Guard yours relentlessly. Be steady in chaos. Let your word match your actions. Let consistency become your weapon. When others trust your name, your presence alone becomes influence. Law 60: learn from the shadows of power. Every structure of power hides two forces, the visible and the unseen. There are rulers, and there are the ones who shape rulers. Observe both. Study not only authority, but the quiet hands that guide it. Machiavelli advised leaders to know men well. In modern life, this means understanding motives, politics, and emotion. Reading the room when others only see the walls. Power hides in silence. Learn to listen beyond words, to see beyond smiles. That's where truth lies. Law 7: master the art of timing. Even wisdom fails without timing. The wrong move made too soon is worse than not moving at all. Machiavelli compared fortune to a river, calm one day, flooding the next. The strategist studies its rhythm. He waits for the moment when a single gesture carries the weight of 1,000 efforts. Patience is not weakness. It is precision. The world rewards the one who acts when the world is finally ready. Law 80. Stay useful. Never replaceable. Ambition is power's fire, but uncontrolled, it burns its master. Conceal your hunger until it serves a purpose. Rise quietly, without announcing your ascent. Powerful people tolerate loyalty, not threats. Appear humble. Stay dependable. And above all, make yourself useful in ways that cannot be replaced. The moment they realize they can't function without you, your position becomes untouchable. Law 9E. Build networks, not just contacts. Contacts fade. Networks endure. Don't collect names. Cultivate alliances. Every relationship should be built on respect, reliability, and shared gain. The Machiavellian strategist doesn't chase validation, he creates mutual dependence. Make others believe your rise strengthens theirs. When your success becomes their stability, your network becomes your fortress. Law 10. Observe loyalty and betrayal. In every circle of power, loyalty is currency, and betrayal is a test. Machiavelli taught that loyalty based on fear lasts only as long as fear itself. Loyalty built on respect and usefulness endures far longer. Observe who remains steady when storms come. Betrayal will teach you more than praise ever could. It reveals truth, the real hierarchy beneath the masks. Law 11. Balance humility and ambition. Humility hides strength. Ambition fuels it. Powerful people trust those who appear disciplined, not desperate. Machiavelli warned that arrogance provokes envy, while quiet confidence attracts opportunity. Appear grounded, but let your ambition burn silently behind your calm. In the end, balance makes you unpredictable. And unpredictability is power. Law 120. Adapt to changing power structures. The world changes faster than loyalty does. Power shifts, alliances break, and influence moves like wind through the corridors of ambition. Machiavelli wrote that fortune favors those who adapt. Stay fluid. When systems evolve, evolve faster. Hold no identity so tightly that you cannot reinvent it. Adaptation is the highest form of dominance. Law 13. Become the person the powerful want around. The ultimate form of power is not control, it's necessity. When your presence adds calm, clarity, or advantage, the powerful will keep you close. When your absence is felt, your value becomes undeniable. Become the person whose insight is missed, whose loyalty is remembered, whose silence carries weight. That is the final stage of influence, to be necessary. Final reflections. The Machiavellian path. Power isn't seized, it's earned, through observation, patience, and strategy. The world still runs on the same old human nature: ego, fear, loyalty, and desire. Those who master themselves, understand others, and think in decades rather than days, will always rule the unseen game. So rise, not by stepping over others, but by understanding them. Win trust before authority. Build loyalty before recognition. Prepare before opportunity arrives. Because true power isn't about being loved or feared. It's about being necessary. And when your absence changes the room, you'll know you've mastered the Machiavellian way. Power through wisdom, success through strategy,